Hello everybody, this is Vanessa of Vans Van and Travels. I was going to do a video, start doing them, trying to on Wednesdays, but I'll probably just do one when I feel the notion. I wanted to talk to you, so I just decided to come out here. And another reason is Wednesday, I have an appointment with my doctor in Phoenix, and usually the day before, if I can, I go part of the way down there, but I don't know that I will this time because it's too hot. I usually go down to the McGuireville rest area. And by the way, any of you new people coming to Arizona, or if you've been here a few years and just learned it like I did, you can stay overnight without any problems at any Arizona rest stop. There are no rules except you can't camp. Naturally, you can't set up your stove and tables and chairs, but that's a pretty good deal when they let you come there and stay. And on their website it says nobody will bother you even if you stay more than one day. I wouldn't do that, but you know, sometimes people have emergencies, so that's a good thing to know. And usually everybody's headed to Arizona. I'm going to show you around the area a little bit before it starts raining. I think it's so pretty out here. I started to walk the other day, but Bobo wasn't cooperating with me, so I'm going to show you a few little camping areas here. It hasn't been too crowded this summer. It's last year it was packed, but it got real hot and everybody headed north. And I did too, but I didn't stay very long because I actually got cold up there. Since I lost this weight, I get a little chilly. Everything I've been trying to think of to tell you, it doesn't come to mind right now. Me and Bobo walk down through here every morning, but we got some neighbors, and I just felt a drop of rain, so I better turn around and come back because I have blankets hanging out on the line. Every time I start to do this, something happens. I wanted to show, for those of you that, if I could, well, you can see there's a few campers over there too, but it's just a beautiful place, big spots, and you really don't see your neighbors unless you're looking for them. But I'll have to show you the specific spots I'm talking about another time because I got to get my blankets in. Okay, I'm back. I got my blankets in, and I'm feeling a little drop every once in a while, but I wanted to tell you quickly what my plan is. I'm just probably going to haphazardly post videos until I do get a laptop. That's a little further down the road. I mean, I could go get one, but I've got a friend that's going to help me when he gets back out here this winter. So I'll just be making videos with my phone and let you know what's going on with myself, I guess, because that's about all I'm doing, except for going a little crazy every once in a while. I'll tell you what happened to me last week. The reason I haven't been back so soon, I don't know how Job made it in the Bible. I feel like I'm going through the modern day stuff that he went through. Last month, I was up in Fort Valley because it's cooler up there. And I rarely check my bank account because I do pretty much the same thing every single month. I don't use the debit card that much. I use my credit card and I pay it off the end of the month if I can. If I can't, you know, it has to run over. But anyway, I pay a couple bills for my son. And then after I make his truck payment, I transfer the money from his account to my account. His name is on my account, but I'm not on his. I didn't want to be on his. He got his at a different time than I did. But he did get an okay. Flies are biting me. You'll have to forgive me for scratching and slapping. Anyway, he okayed it with the bank. I've been doing it for years. It's nothing new. Same routine. And I, I just checked my bank account balance one day, and it told me I was a negative 900 and something dollars. Well, I almost had a heart attack because I thought someone had hacked my card, which that happened the last two Christmases in a row. And I thought, I just can't deal with this anymore. I can't deal with it because people don't, the people that you have to talk to help you, they don't want to help you anymore. But I knew I didn't do that, but I couldn't prove it. You know, I went through, my figures were exactly the same as theirs. And so, I mean, I was calling them during this time and just trying to get them to help me actually, but we weren't offering. They'd just say, I'm sorry. And I kept saying, can you please look at my account? I've never had a problem like this. So I came down to Flagstaff and went in the bank and got a printout of my transactions for the last 6 weeks. And you'd have thought I went in there with a gun to rob the bank. I've never been in there to ask them that before. So I couldn't find anything. I mean, I went through every figure, but to make a long story short, I waited. I didn't want to tell my kids. Now they'll know it, but I didn't want to tell them because I'm always scared they're going to think, you know, I can't handle it anymore and I'll have to come home. And I'm not ready to go home yet because I know I'm getting better all the time. So I went and got the printout and read it. It didn't help me at all. So I went in the bank last week, and there was nobody in there, and I was so grateful for that. So I started asking this guy questions, and he immediately he started, you know, well, I don't know, I don't know, and I said, well, this was after about 3 minutes. I said, well, do you have someone in here that can sit down with me and let me go over it with them? He said, no. I said, well, can I make an appointment with someone? I don't know how you do this stuff. I've never had this kind of problem before. And he and the people that I talked to on the phone keep thinking I did something that I didn't do. He kept saying, when you talk to people, well, I don't talk to people when I transfer that money. I have an okay to do that, and I have all his information. I just do it. And he said, well, maybe they don't understand what you're saying. And I just said, forget it. So, but what happened is the transfers, for some reason, for the last 2 months that I made from my son's account to mine, they were taking it out of my account and putting it in his. And I tried to do that before because I owed him some money, and that's how we do stuff. We don't ever talk about any business. We can do whatever we want to do with one another's account. So anyway, that's what happened. They were transferring my money, right? I was paying his bills, plus I was giving him an equal amount of money back in his account. And he never checks his account. He didn't have a clue that was going on. But anyway, my brain is about fried. It's just about fried, and that's just a fact. So I'm going to go to Phoenix Wednesday. I'm going to try to get this video up, and I'll just be here probably, let's say, at least once a week, and I may be here every day. But when I get a laptop and get settled down a little more, I plan on showing you a whole lot of stuff. I love you, and I hope you have a great day, evening, whatever it is where you are. Bye-bye.